On this Sunday, which is either the last Sunday of summer or the first Sunday of autumn, I'm not sure which, this Sunday of transition and change, we gather here in the constancy of God's surrounding love and care to join together in worship. I would invite you to please stand as we join in our invitation to worship. We gather in the name of the one who says, "Come to me." So we come, and Jesus offers these words of comfort.
You will find rest for your soul.
Know that you are welcome. Know that you are loved. Know you have a place here.
Let us worship.
Our opening hymn is number 218. We praise you, O God, 218. Let us join our hearts in prayer. Let us pray. Oh God, as we see the leaves turning, as we hear the geese heading south, as we see many signs of the changing seasons around us, help us to trust that what never changes is your love for us, and that we can be open to that love and share it with one another. In our time together here now, may we indeed be open to each other and to your Spirit, that we might be inspired and renewed and strengthened, that we might live our lives faithfully and lovingly, that we might seek to bring the kind of world you would have us bring, so that the lives of others too would be blessed. We offer these prayers in the name and Spirit of Christ. Amen. Once again, we offer words of welcome to all who are with us today, especially to those who may be new or visiting, those here for the first time or who've been here for many, many years. We trust that our time together will indeed uplift us in heart and soul. I'd like to draw your attention to the announcements, which will remind us of the life and ministry of our church. You'll see them in the insert to our bulletin. There will be a time of refreshment and fellowship downstairs. We thank Carolyn Clark and also Beth Sweetenham. Her name wasn't in the bulletin, so I'm going to make sure to say Beth is helping with the refreshments. I knew you wouldn't care, but so do stay, because it's an opportunity to share with one another and to catch up with folks you may not have seen for a while, and also to get people you may not yet have met. I want to thank everyone who attended and helped with the concert last evening with Rory Gardner, and he also had a young woman who sang a few songs, Diana, I'm not going to remember her name, Diana from Barhaven. It was a wonderful evening. How many were here? Did you have a good time? Absolutely. So if and when we have Rory back, make sure you make room on your calendar because it was a great evening. And with the amount through ticket sales and also some extra donations, we raised $1,000 for the ministry of our church. So all praise. Our sparks today, you will see listed there. There will be an opportunity to share in worship here or other activities downstairs, including the mindset activities with Krista McCool, and also some activities that will be happening during the week. One that didn't make it in is Tuesday evening. There's going to be card making with Eileen McLean. Somebody was going to say a word about that.
Sure. There's actually an insert in the bulletin.
Oh, I didn't fix that. Say.
That's it. There's an insert in the bulletin. I was over to see Eileen the other day at her home. She's getting more energy. She's excited. She and her friend have done a lot of card making, and they would like to start a bit of a card making club, a little group that can get together and make cards, and she'll provide you with all the things you need. There's a lot of things you need. And she'll provide all those. She's going to have no more than 10 people. She'd like you to pre-register. She's asking for $5 just to help with some of the costs of the paper and the ribbons and the glue and the cutters and things like that. And she's going to start this month, this Tuesday, and then she's going to do it the first Tuesday of every month. So it's in this kind of colorful flyer, and you can contact the church office to register. And she's hoping to get together a group. She's also going to do card making once a month as a Spark Sunday morning.
You will also see different soul time activities on Wednesday and choir on Thursday, as well as yoga that's on the inserts as well. So lots of things happening during the week. And Allison wanted to make an announcement as well.
I was just going to speak to this Wednesday's soul time. We're looking at making the fourth Wednesday of every month a musically based soul time. So this Wednesday, we're going to be toning. We're going to be chanting. It's using your body as an instrument and in a prayerful way. And we're going to be working through the chakras. So you're going to learn a very little bit of what chakras are and how they work with your body and music. But I did it once, this particular toning in the winter sometime, and I know people really enjoyed it. So it's literally a full body experience. So thanks.
Thank you. You just had another full body experience exactly. So do please take note of all of the inserts that remind us of activities, including the upcoming family dance that will be happening. Lots of other announcements. The treasure table is now open downstairs, especially because we will not be having a fall supper this year. That allows the treasure table to open early. So get your Christmas shopping done early. I said that I complain when Walmart has the Christmas commercials too early, but we're starting them as well. You'll also notice in the bulletin in the past few weeks and the coming weeks, we are listing churches that are named in our region for prayer cycle. And the last few weeks when I mentioned the church, people come up and said, is there something wrong with that church? No, we're just trying to support the other churches in our area by offering prayers for them. You'll see them listed in the bulletin every Sunday, and then we will also offer prayers during service. We can pray for others even if there isn't a big problem, right? So we can lift each other up in prayer even in times of joy and blessing. But we do pray also for those who are facing challenges, and this week especially we remember the chair of our finance ministry team, Rob Watt, and his daughter Kate at the recent death of Rob's mother. The funeral was held this past Friday in St. John, New Brunswick, and you will see that they have requested memorial donations, and that is printed in the bulletin. A number of activities happening in the congregation and community, as well as our finance ministry team update on the back cover. So please do take the announcements home and read over them. They allow you to offer your gifts in support of the ministry of our congregation and in support of one another, and also to receive the gifts and blessings of others as we share together God's love in our midst through our congregation. At this time, I would like to invite anyone who wishes to join me at the front, please. Hi.
I'm gonna give the church to Lena. Let you look after this.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Grant can talk. You can do the church.
Yes, usually the church is on the table here, and it got moved on. Last Monday, we had a meeting of all the candidates in the federal election, and so the little church with all the money in it got stashed away. Because you never know who's going to show up. So I had to take a minute to remember where it got put, but here it is. So thank you for your donations for the ministry of our church. Thank you. A donation is the money that you're putting in, and then we use that money to do all the work of our church and also to help other people. Yeah. So I'm going to sit right here in the middle of you guys. Good to see everybody. How's everyone today? Not bad? Not sure, Elizabeth? Sorry? You're shaking your head? No. Not a good day? Well, hopefully it'll get better now that we're here. All right? That kind of leads me, what would make today better?
What would make it better?
You're not sure. What would make today better?
A little sunshine.
Sunshine? Chocolate? I know there's treats later. I'm not sure if the chocolate.
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers, I'm wearing some, and there's some on the bulletin. What would make the world perfect? Like, when you think of the best world it could be, what do you think it would look like? What would be things? Yeah?
No guns, like, there's no guns, like, you just, like, in a weapon, except for knives.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no guns or knives to kill people, only to use the knives for food, for cutting food. That's it. Excellent. All right. What would else, Elizabeth, what would make the world perfect? People think clearly about what they're doing. That's a great one. Absolutely. Sometimes we act without really thinking about it. Anything else that make the world perfect? Make the world really good. Yeah, another one.
Kindness.
Kindness. Absolutely. So there are lots of things. Yeah. Bunnies. Well, that's why we have bunnies in the pews and other toys to help make the world a kinder, nicer, safer place. Well, there are things in our world that sometimes aren't perfect. I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes things aren't quite perfect. And sometimes, in fact, we will see things, hear about things, sometimes on TV or from other people, about bad things that are happening. And sometimes we might wish that we didn't have to hear about them or talk about them, but they do happen. And sometimes when those bad things happen, we might ask ourselves why they're happening, and why somebody doesn't do something, and why even maybe God doesn't do something. Yes?
You remind me when I watched this YouTube video about this guy on Siri at 3 a.m. and then some spooks happened.
So sometimes you see things on video or on the computer. Right.
Yeah, he's recording, and he said you shouldn't be recording it when he was.
Right.
And then he said, I'm right beside you out the window. Then he looked out the window and he saw an iPad.
I think this story is going to be for after church. Yes, but you're absolutely right. We see things on YouTube, we see things on television, we hear about things, and we wonder why they happen and why somebody doesn't do something about it. Well, in a minute we're going to sing a song, and it's up on the screen, that talks about some of the bad things that happen. And sometimes we might wish we didn't have to talk about them. I know that when the choir practiced this song, somebody said, that's kind of depressing. That sometimes it is depressing to hear about the bad things. But in this song, there's a reminder That even in the bad things, God is with us. That when we cry, God cries with us. When we are waiting for good things to happen, God waits with us. That we can know God is with us, even maybe when things don't go exactly the way we want, that we can know God is with us. And one of the best ways to do that is to be with each other when things aren't good, and to show each other our love, and that reminds us of God's love too. So we remember that one of the reasons that we come to church and gather together is to grow together and be strong. I know some of you will be going to the growth mindset group. To be strong to face the hard times, and to be strong by caring for each other, and be strong by knowing that we are surrounded by God's love and care, and that can help us in the hard times.
And then we can do it together.
And we do it together, absolutely. We don't have to do it alone. So what we're going to do now is say a short prayer, then we're going to sing the song, and then you can head out to a spark time or stay in the spark time here as well. So let's join in a prayer together, and you can say the words after me. Dear God, we thank you that you are with us, even in the hard times. Help us to care for each other, and love each other, even in the hard times. Amen. So, we're going to stay in, and you can remain seated as we sing this song. Allison's going to play it all through once so we can hear the word, or hear the tune, and then we will sing it together. To spark time together, or stay in for our worship spark.